Alright, hi out there, sinners. It's time we're going to continue Ace Attorney with the Turnabout Samurai. Yeah. Good times. It's a good show. This case is so good. And I'll give you one reason why. Yeah, it's this theme song. What? Yeah, Nick, you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's the most popular TV hero for young people. That's so specific. For young people? 10 years old. I wish we had some clients. Well, don't wish for don't you just I mean wishing for murder. All right, sure. Ah, there it goes. Not sure what that was about, but yes, we're going to take more cases, reach financial freedom. So we need more murders and more wrongfully accused people. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Killed a villain. It's like, yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. Best case, best case, best case. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer. These fucking names. Who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. Right and Co Law Offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! He actually wants me to represent him? I mean, I guess I did get that one really rich asshole out of here. She's decided it, huh? Oh, hey, Dudester, how you doing? It's been a while. How you feeling? Hope things are going better. Oh crap. Where's my sound? Ah, shit. I think it's broken. Hold on. I just realized it got busted. Hey, it's my girl. We're gonna hold on. I'm not sure what happened, but like all of a sudden my sound broke. I think can you guys hear it? Wait. Yeah. I can't. Are you super familiar with the Phoenix Wright uh games? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Um uh, there it goes. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was about. You can hear me and the game? Well, that's good. I couldn't hear the game. It just like stopped working. Oh, really? Interesting. That's okay. He completed all of the trilogy or just the first one? Or she. I don't know. I would never show my face in public until the job was over. Yeah, you Wolverine looking ass bro. You like, dang. Ah, yeah, yeah. This is my favorite case actually. 1 second. Wow, what? That this is like the best one? And it's also possible that I might also switch to Final Fantasy 14 later. So, yeah. Yeah. He did. This one's really sad though. Like what actually happened, it's really sad. Lion-O. That's what he looks like, Lion-O. Oh god. Oh no, not this lady. Wait. Hey, you there. She's so I'm not reading that. Lion-O, like from the Thundercats. He's he's a big lion-looking dude. Yeah, she's awful. Listen when you're spoken to. Kids these days. I have not purchased the new game yet. I was going to do the trilogy first. But I really want to play it. Hold on. What is happening? One second. Alright. Oops. I think that's better. Yeah. Ah! Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. There was an accident filming years ago. Huh. Yeah, I saw the recommended emotes. I haven't gotten to adding them yet, but thank you, thank you. Also, anybody new out there, you know, feel free to go on my Discord, join it and stuff. It's always in white, like there's a new message every time. I don't know why that is. Let me try something. Did that fix it? I don't know if that'll fix it. Huh, I'm not sure why that is. I really don't know why. I'll have to look into that. It's not like that for me, but I mean I don't know why it would be that way for anyone. Sure. I mean, I still have no idea how to fix it. Other than like, maybe if I like remove it. I don't know. Yeah, I doubt that did anything either. I was sleeping, I promise. Oh. Hey! I did it! There we go. Childish scrawl. She's so mean. I don't understand why anyone would be so mean. To youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? No one allowed inside, pal. Were my instructions. Gotta love Detective Gumshoe. I thought we went over this, Gumshoe. He's an idiot. Because she's a horrible woman and she has a horrible face. It's not her fault that she has a horrible face. That's just her face, I think, most of the time. Like when you're not actually looking at her and she's not trying to make it look like a nice old lady, that's what she looks like. Because she's bitter as hell. You can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. Yeah, to be honest with you, I haven't seen it. But I know it was like super popular for a while. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. That sweet old lady? What a charmer. Wow. All right, thanks, dude, sir, for stopping by. Have a nice night. I hope it's not too urgent. Hmm. That's right. Gotta get used to the map again. Samurai Boogie Woogie. Boogie Woogie. Ah, yes. A card key. Borrow. You mean borrow. I'm not going to lie, I was sleeping is like the worst excuse that you could ever have when a murder happens. Even if you were telling the truth. Neo Fujiyama. Oh. WP's lawyers. Yay! I wasn't done looking around, lady. The difference between a ladder and a step ladder is marriage. But tis. That was a bad joke. Hey, lighting can change a film. It can make it work or fail. Dang, Mr. Hammer's ripped! Well, he was ripped. Jeez. Well, I don't know about that, but the day just after noon, I sensed someone was here. Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Ugh. You spiky-haired cretin! Ugh. Shit, I don't remember what that was. 703. ST307, that's why. I was close! Dun dun dun. Yeah, why would I have to be the villain? prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer. Oh, these names! In Studio 1 of the Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I should like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. To understand this case, it's important to understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio. See, this here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate here, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the 3 production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security later got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. That horrible picture of the guy with the hole in his chest again. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? How medieval. And that question is, what did the security later at the guard station see? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please? Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please? Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their name. Windy old bag, dearie. I fucking hate her. She's a windy old bag. So just call me Grandma. So even when I was young, blah, 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 kids, blah, 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 captain, chest, blah, blah, blah. He called me old bag. Objection. I object to the witness' talkativeness. Oh my god, they're gonna kill me. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yesy, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Ah, ah, ah! The puns, they're good! On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through ever since that morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1, then I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walks right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed towards the studio. You saw the defendant then. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Yes, Mr. Yeah. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor. Don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. So you saw, Mr. Powers. That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, sonny. Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. It was Powers, that man right there. He was heading toward the studio. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness. Is having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me, this isn't any good evidence. This isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's a Steel Samurai, then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing, just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then. I saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh! So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear. The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd rather write this down in the court record. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot? Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me, which is, where is the Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? I don't really remember. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Well, the witness continue her testimony, please. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. No, that's not... I wanted to look at it. No, it's not... I didn't mean to do that. Nobody saw that. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy. Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Well, windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective, and then after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything. Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking past by at all. You mean before 1 p.m.? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then, and I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention... There we go. Okay, yeah, it was. Okay, good, 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 good. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studio, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by there, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photos are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1? If it really was the only photo? Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Well, you watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Gee boy, help! Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what that means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security camera and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. Right, anyway. Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. The other person. We get more than 500 people, but on filming days or rehearsal days, well, we don't have much money. We never get more than 50, and that's a big day. Well, they kept telling me to, yes, but those computers are just so frustrating. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part. For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag? Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Well, who in the heck was in the photo you erased? Humph, a fanboy. A fanboy? Steel Samurai's fanboys. Real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. When was there that day? Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one else could get in. Those were your words. Well, If you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they came in. They came in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo so the photo that you erased was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible. I think it's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. Yes. Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. Don't sound very optimistic. Prosecution's thoughts are simple, nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for verdicts of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claims. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? That means whoever was in the suit knew about his morning injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady Oldbag. What? Whippersnappers! Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you! Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. But why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, She could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something!
Oh. The very same reason that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But, why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag's one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though. As you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure?
Oh, or is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders, whippersnapper? I approve.
Proof?
The very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see, well. Would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name? Something old bag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wait a second! I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By whom? Huh, you mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to be accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Well, the director and the producer for starts. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one talked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it, and they gave me a little bonus on the side. I just have. What's the next thing? By the studio and TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be so hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. We have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yes, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. Prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbeck, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceeding in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Bonk bonk. Thanks, guys. Ba 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 ba. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hmm.
if the studio's like, yeah, keep quiet about these other people that were there the day of the murder that we're blaming you for, why the hell would you keep quiet about that? I mean, at least Miss Oldbag had like the like wherewithal to be like, hell no, it wasn't me. There was two other people there. I wasn't going to eat them. She was going to eat them. This is Studio 2. The fence does look dangerous, doesn't it? It looks ripe for the Law Xbox controller. Oh, also, hi, Blue! Aw, shucks. Is there not? Okay. There it is. That's the slide button. Hey, not much, you know. Phoenix Wright, blah blah blah. Playing games, maybe Final Fantasy 14 later. I don't know yet. How about you? What's going on with you? Anything new? Final what? Must have been burning something. Indeed. You've been sleeping more? That's good. Hopefully, sleeping more is good. And not like, you know, bad. want to be here yet. Sleep does sound good, though. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, ho, 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 don't mention it. So it's not a good thing because you want to play Yakuza like a dragon. Well, then stop sleeping. Set set an alarm. Rip it open. Also, is Like a Dragon good? Have you been enjoying it? It's funny, huh? Yeah, he looks really interesting. um, it's one of those ones that I'll get to eventually. Gosh, so many games to play, so little time. Don't want to disturb the evidence. Oh. One moment, guys. Yeah, I know, I heard that. It looks really tight. Like I really want to try it. do like my RPGs. I don't know if I'd play it on stream though. Playing RPGs is like, it's like a whole thing. Oh, hey, level 99. Welcome back. You haven't missed much. You know, just murder. I think we're supposed to go back here. No, okay. What the fuck? Why are you dudes? Or wait, no, who are you dudes? LMAO! Huh? He doesn't look like he's in 2nd or 3rd grade. Is he supposed to be in 2nd or 3rd grade? He's not, no. Oh, that's right, this is the director. Right. I forgot. Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. How can you not know the great Salmonella? The best name. I make elite shows. The Steel Samurai, mine. RTFC. Read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry. No, quite all right. Really, it's fine. Raffle. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Actually, it should be more like, you know, on closer inspection. Yeah, hot. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume rocksers. I love it. I hate this man. I love it. Hey, rocksers. What? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? LOL. Buffer overrun. You triggered my creative powers! Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess! The sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Raffle. Lamau. What about Discord? Is it broken? Is it doing something wonky? Oh, I just realized I'm not streaming there. No one said anything. Hey, why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who Jew dudes are. That security lady told Jew about us, huh? I like how he talks normal. I made a meeting from lunchtime in the studio to trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Frowny face. Yeah, sucksers. I hate missing out on food. You mean D. Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors, also a few production guys. Piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. They're all gray-haired geezers. Scowl. This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Oh, right. The director would know about the injury. He was there. I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me. LOL. this fucking face. Ugh. Why are you staring at me like that? This place is deserted. Crash. Eek! Nick! What was that noise? Sound like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. You can't ace attorney because you're going to get everything wrong? What do you mean? Oh, God! You probably wouldn't get anything wrong. Although, side story about that, I did know somebody who needed, like, a guide to play this game. And then, like, I picked it up and, like, just, like, blew through it. Made me feel real smart. But it's not hard. They explain everything. How rude, acting like you've seen. Oh, sorry. I don't want to do her voice. Just hurts me. Oh. What's that? A hat? Maybe. Here we go. Okay, sorry about that. Oh my god, why? There we go. Okay. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume, told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there's no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway. Sweet what? Oh, this sweet little old lady? Oh, yeah, she's not sweet. She's horrible. Never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone who's with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. If I see him again, I'm taking him down, Nick. I think she's losing it. Uh... Uh... Still locked. Oh, there he is. This kid's got great style. Hey, hey, wait! I'll bet he came in right through that drain.
I'm your kid, so don't talk to me like that.
Like, hippie fashion chick. That's so rude.
I'm Cody. Call me Kiddio again and I'll cut you down. Evil doer.
What are they doing? I love this. That animation is so good. Oh yeah, it was definitely the kid. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
No way I'm telling you, losers.
Nah. The kid's a sweetheart. The only devil here is me. And that old lady. Oh, she's definitely makes some demonic faces. Huh? A bottle? Why was it sitting here? He saw everything? Oh yeah, it's time. Uh... Yeah. Move. Huh? Where's that old windbag? Nick, that was her. Stop, whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Nacho! She slipped. Alright, let's get this fucking key. The trailer key! We'll be borrowing this. No big deal. And that kid ain't no loser. You gotta be nice to him. He's a sweetheart. He's got a sick sense of fashion. She's so cool looking. Someone in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyer. And Icy. She's pretty. She's so pretty. I really like her outfit. The movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings the way to fame and fortune. I think that's... Oh, wait. Okay. Script. I'm looking for a script. It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. If you see Manila, give him this. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. I'm not interested. Ugh. Moving around this place, though. Bring me the script for episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh, my ass is pwned if I don't find it, shakes. Excuse me, thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. Is it inside here? I don't know where to go. Hey, look, the chair director sits in there. I was going to say, Maya, take a look on the chair. Would you remember the script? think that was... I was just trying something. I wanted to see if he had anything to say about it, you know, since... You know. No, wait, damn it. Main gate. Man, moving around. Yeah, he looks like Lion-O! He's a pretty big guy. He looks like Lion-O. He looks like he smells like Wolverine. That's not a compliment. Um... Am I a suspect? You wanted to know about the day of the murder? You know, there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and the people for the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, right? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right. That. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3 p.m. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Hammer died at 2:30, thus none of us could have gone to Studio One. It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. "2:30, the time of death." Very well, come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. Yeah, Mr. Monkey, always with the ooking. Probably just ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. Therefore, Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30. See? Goodbye. She just dropped that bombshell. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. No. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for you for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got 1 lead. Mia, it's you! What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean? We have 1 lead! Oh wait, no. What do you mean? We have 1 lead. Or what do you mean we have 1 lead? Sorry. Delivery. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. boy's our last hope, Phoenix. Yeah, he's who I was looking for. Huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff, huff. Puff, huff, puff, 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 huff, puff, puff, huff, huff, huff. Whippersnapper! When I catch him, I... Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that. I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do! What a violent old lady. What's that, Blue? Care to care to share your feelings on Mia? In Maya's body? Specifically? She just... She... What, Blue? Don't get me banned. Something to trade with her. It has to be here. Hmm. Hmm. Now I'm really curious, what could it be? Oh, okay. Be in the employee area? Hey! Hey you, wait a second. Cody Hackins. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? It's so good. What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Fucking kids. I don't remember what I'm supposed to get her. We're all sinners here, Blue. Oh, I hate this part. I always get lost here, I feel like. Huh. I swear to God, I'm supposed to get one of these things, right? It has to be this, right? I'm sufficiently lost. Um... Oh, you know what? Let's try this. Hmm. Where'd that dickhead salmonella go? Oh, I don't know what to do. Hmm. Why can't I remember what the fuck to do? This is irritating. I'm just like moving around like what do I do? Um wait, I know what to do. I bet I know what to do. There we go. Studio 1 is in my turf. Huff huff. No, no, no. Don't worry, we're done with Studio 2. Steel Samurai's trading card. That sneaky kid dropped it. Oh, damn. Oh, I'm having so much fun. I just had to think real hard about that one. I was going crazy. But I figured it out. Hey, you are! Ultra rare! Eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade! Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb! Whatever, I don't need that card. I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Night 99, level 99, you have a nice... You have a nice, nice sleep. Yeah. I wonder if there would be anything here. Ah. Hmm. Oh, hi! Doesn't she seem a little different? Like she isn't even the same person as before? Nah, don't worry. Giant Booba, they've been there. They you know, they've been there. Okay. You mean you don't know about Hammer? Oop, no, 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 fuck. Pressed the wrong thing. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Hey, it's a Steel Samurai card. I collect those actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. Yeah, a set of one of each card. Oh. It's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please! Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? Well, thank God we found Penny. Yeah, so what? That's it. That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. Gotta give it to me. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. You judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. You like him too, don't you?
Wazam!
Aww. You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. Aww. Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. Yeah, well indeed. I got kinda lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so, then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used the samurai spear, just like always. 1 shot, 1 kill. It happened so fast I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you saw those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Or you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So, the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal! Oh yeah, so technically, Maya is being possessed by her older sister Mia. So that is actually who you're looking at when you see the big, you know, accessories. Chest accessories, if you will. Got rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. We all need you there. There we go. Trial time! That's why I love and hate this one. I swear to God, every time I spend so much time just trying to figure out, like, wait, what happens next? What do I do next? There's something I need, but what? But it's easy. Just gotta use your big brain. Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, uh-oh. She looks even unhappier. Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please! You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent... we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that, or lose the trial. The way Edgeworth stands is so goofy. In those, like, far shots. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of our court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studio. Yeah. Yeah, I don't lose. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Oh, here we go. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob raffle. Salmonella, I'm a director, television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in that trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. And according to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Wee bit. I'm a wee bit sleepy. Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day. Frowny face. In the employee area? That's right, it was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole time, LOL. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. Nope, just us 4. I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But W. Peach was at his ankle during the run-through, see? Which of course led to me missing my lunch raffles. Or roffs? Rolling on the floor, starving? I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. T-bone steak the assistant cooked up. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah. Doesn't something about that seem on to you? You said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak? Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. Is that all? I was sure I was onto something there. Mhm. What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down. Drool. That contradicts his testimony. Well, yeah, not a one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? Only had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second, Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during your break? Oops! Raffle! Well... Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah, FWIW? What does that mean? What does that mean? FWIW. What? Oh, for what it's worth? That's dumb. For what it's worth. We took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, LOL. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. Steams. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Yeah, steams. Ew, I hate this guy. Sorry, D. Vasquez. Diva. Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food, LOL. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 at that time. Oh great, is that all? No. Nobody saw that. Let's try it here. No. Listen. It loads so quickly, okay? I don't know. What is it? I don't know. Ah! Ah! Hmm. What do I have that would prove that? I don't know. What the fuck? Why can't I think of anything? Oh man, I'm so irritated. Oh, what? Okay. Um. I don't remember. I really don't. Like the crap. Okay, wait. Okay, I think I know. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, I need a break. I'm lost. I don't know. I'm so lost. Like, I really don't remember how I'm supposed to prove that with what I've got. Ugh. It's low-key giving me a headache, and I kind of just want to, like... No! We don't sleep until we solve the case! Then I'll sleep. Nah, it's gonna be alright. Yeah, alright. I don't know what to do. Okay. Ah, here we go. No, you can't. Ah, that's why. Ah, I just wasn't questioning them enough. Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything's great. It's actually Mr. Monkey. Ugh. Very well, the court opinion on the case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in the studio too on the day of murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, the regards of the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we do indeed have decisive evidence, a witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Ha! Finally! We're moving on to the stupid kid! Sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. Thanks. Let's do it. Of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel questioning. Nice to see Edward taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right! Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. So many donuts in this one. Will the witness state his name and grade? Witness! What? Just cause you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. Get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Grade Studios on the day of the, incident. Or Global Studios. I don't know. What am I reading? You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just... Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded something, I don't know. It went too fast. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. So you're saying you had a bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studio that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. Then I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Yeah, you know, how the studio are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. See, anyhow. Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey. Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know, he was kinda far away. Huh. He's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. Actually, I've been there a couple of times. Never managed to get there on rehearsal day. That security lady's always yelling. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Guess seeing the killing really freaked him out. He went home. Cody is a sweetheart. At least he's shutting Edgy up. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Sweetheart from Amori, what? Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney, no one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules! He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was so busy watching the real thing. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No! Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah! What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, 'cause the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With the samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. What's the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw, quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fighting, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order! Order, Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Probably? What? Alright. That's why we're all sinners here. Wait, oh wait, I'm on the wrong thing here. How could he calmly watch it take place at that age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. Alright, fine. Then it has to be this one. Witness states that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at that critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He wasn't trying to take a picture. Hey, Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Right. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Would you please tell us about your camera, and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Aww, he's crying! Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yep. You're so mean, he's just a kid. He's got a cool hat. Mr. Edgeworth. And I take on the bearded something. That's what I hate about you grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious. Yipes! So you did see the beginning of the fight. Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Hey, Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow! This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved samurai? Victorious. Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon. I think it's this, but we'll see. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow up with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam. I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order, Mr. Wright. Have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in his album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Why was there no picture of the album? Blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Yeah. Bless Mia, she's the best. Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No, wait, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he couldn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't You can't handle the truth! Order! Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose the fight, right? Okay, okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Don't be mean to him, he's a kid! His hero just died! Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jackhammer was the Steel Samurai. Order, order, order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in the costume was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jackhammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! Had Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to the Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why? Why would a victim do such a thing? I don't know. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, There was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us quickly. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Here, this is it. Well, look at this. It's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor. May I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. I think it's here. Oh, the spear. Your Honor, look at this. See? A gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I was right the first time. Well, sort of. I believe Mr. Edwards sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible! Eh? What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Oh, I gotta show him. Here, Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the number took place in Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2. This song slaps. Then he went to Studio 2. This is nonsense. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. You do? You do? Blue, that's dark. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. Your joke? He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment, that bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Run a test of Brower's blood. You should find traces of the sleeping pills. This much time after the day of the murder? Even if there were traces, it still proves nothing. No blood test could tell that Hammer was the one who drugged him, Mr. Wright. Sorry, I forgot what we were what they were asking me to do. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai, seen by Miss Oldbag, may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him, and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. Oh, that's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers, as you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Ah, that was hard. Whew, that was a close one. We were saved by the hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Listen, don't judge me, Blue. I completely forgot what was happening. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Yeah. You think you think old boy was a crybaby. I don't know if you met my man Lion-O over here. He's a crybaby. Wait, did I save it? Okay. Alright, cool. So, Blue? I don't need your judgment. I should have pressed on every question like usual, but I just didn't think about it. That would have saved me a lot of time. But also, I'm really tired, so I think I'm gonna be done for today. I unfortunately missed my window to play Final Fantasy XIV, so yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe, probably not. We'll see. Maybe earlier in the day if I get the chance to, but definitely not in the evening. But as usual, I'd like to thank you sinners for stopping by, or I guess you sinner in this case. Um, thanks for playing some Ace Attorney with me.